Emerging markets represent tremendous opportunities for firms to emerge from the downturn. Some of these are growing very fast. What's particularly exciting about these is that some of the most remarkable innovations around the world are actually happening in emerging markets. So for example, some of the most exciting innovations in the world of mobile commerce are actually happening in Africa. Why? Many African countries do not have well-developed banks. So there's the greatest need for banking solutions, and mobile phones are everywhere in Africa as well. And therefore, the Africans are embracing mobile commerce in ways that most other parts of the world have not. And so companies like Vodafone are doing quite well in those areas. Some of the most exciting innovations in the area of transportation are actually happening in countries like India. Why? Well, they have the greatest needs and the greatest problems in that area. Some of the most exciting innovations in the area of the environment and green technologies are actually happening in China. Why? They have the greatest problems when it comes to environment and energy consumption. And these opportunities and these innovations actually provide great areas for growth for both multinational as well as emerging market firms. They provide demand, they sometimes provide government support, but also they provide, very importantly, sources of talent, a talent that's really motivated to try and solve these problems for their own societies. So emerging markets, as I see them, represent a terrific way for firms to emerge from the downturn. The reality, however, is that some firms seem to get it, and yet others seem to be operating under a very different set of assumptions among emerging markets. Some see the opportunities and are embracing them and actually making innovation happen in those markets and in those countries, while others either ignore them or send solutions that were developed for an entirely different set of contexts in developed world to these markets.